Welcome to Cheetah International 132nd Motor Speedway. I'm Patrick Devaney, the proprietor. Weekends are made for hobbies and rec rooms. Who wants a drink? Hammer Brothers track was about 190 feet. We set up at Hammer Brothers maybe once a year, maybe now twice a year. We've got a bunch of new guys in the club, new meaning the last 18 months, and they've got a lot of energy for that kind of thing. For those of you that don't know about this, digital, there's computer chips in the cars, computer chips in the controllers, there's Bluetooth, you can race 6 people at a time on a 2-lane track, there are places you can change lanes. It's really kind of what the weekend was for. It's like a modern update on an old school hobby.
I think a fascinating thing about this hobby is that you can be a gearhead if you want to or not. And in that way, it's an analog of being a musician. I mean, there's some like guitar guys who are obsessive about pedals and have like one with this chip and that chip and that chip the same. And you can do that here as well. You can like tweak. The same motor won't exactly run the same. So you can like hyper tweak and fixate on details to the depth that you want to, or you can just say, it's a toy car, I'm gonna slap it together and I'm gonna run it around a track until it goes off.
Yeah, I've been racing in this club for a year and a half. First started racing in April of 24, so about a year and a half, and it gets faster and faster every week. It's just like, at some point, we're going to be breaking the sound barrier or something, because these cars, they just keep getting faster and faster. Everybody gets better, more competitive, and it's a blast. And it's therapeutic in a lot of ways.
For years and years, I was a hoe scale guy. Hoe scale slot cars are basically the size of a Hot Wheel. And Marco Pascalini invited me to go down to Clark's house and drive 132 scale, which is what we race here, which we race at Hammer Brothers. I was resistant at first, but I didn't like driving alone. So I went down to Clark's house, and Clark and Kyle and Marco and Betsy Ellis, who's really fast, were down there, and Clark started a club. One of the funny things is how you get your racing name. My racing name in the computer says your name when you drive through. Originally, my racing name was PDev, but I like to crash into specifically Marco and run him off the track. So Clark renamed me to Rubbin's Racing. When we interview the other guys in the club, we'll ask them what their original racing name was and what their current racing name is and how they got their current racing name. It's actually pretty funny because you get your current racing name because you annoy people for the most part.
So my name's Kyle, and I am one of the unusual people in the slot club in that my racing name, original racing name, is still my racing name, although it got shortened a little bit. When I first was picking a name, I wanted it to be Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats. But that got a little problematic for the announcement that the software does. So now I'm just Boots and Cats. But it still gives you a nice groove.
My name's Bob. My pseudonym is typically Race Roberts. It's a pseudonym, and that was my race name when I started. But I always am eating when racing, so the guys gave me the nickname the Nibbler because I'm constantly just, maybe it's the Italian, maybe it's Italian kind of like race car. I'm always gotta do stuff like that.
Hey, I'm Greg Hayward, aka Danger Boy. My race name started out as Dangerous at Any Speed, but I believe we were in the middle of a race one day, and I made a very dangerous pass, and it worked. And I believe Ben gave me the name Danger Boy, so that's where that came from.
Могучий космический корабль унесет меня в далекие просторы Вселенной.
Yuri Gagarin said, "Dear friends, fellow countrymen and peoples of the world, in a few minutes I shall be launched into outer space in a powerful cosmic ship.
It's a lot of fun, very competitive, but it doesn't ever get too intense. Everybody controls himself pretty well, and we all get along. And I think I was born to be a race car driver, but I never got the opportunity, so this is the only chance I get, and I go for it every time. So.
Everybody here is very comfortable in their own confidence, so they don't care if they win. And it's a very supportive group for just, hey man, you did a good job, or like, you beat the pants off me, like So you get a lot of that, which is kind of cool. It's definitely no A-type, alpha male vibe.
The creeper needs to refuel. Red flag. Rubbin. The creeper is in the lead.
Kind of a secret club. We keep it on the down low because we have a very mellow group of guys that we're competitive, but there's just no jerks in the club. There's no like major type A's. There's no hard energy guys.